Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary, and this is not David. And so today, I wanted to do a reading on the Democrats and what the hell they're going to do about the Republican juggernaut. So, everything seems to be going Trump and the Republicans' way these days. You had that crazy MAGA rally disguising as Trump addressing Congress, where the GOP politicians were jumping up and down like they were cheering on Kim Jong-un. Whoever stopped clapping the first got executed, right? It was just so over the top. And I think a lot of us are currently frustrated with the Democratic leadership because they don't seem to be doing nothing. And that's a double negative. So they're not doing anything. And we're kind of like, your message to us is when we fight, we win. And I guess conversely, when we don't fight, they win because we're not fighting and they're winning. So I had done a reading about this earlier. And basically what the cards were saying was right now is not the right time, that the Democrats are sitting back. They're going to let Trump and the Republicans own all of the chaos, all the upheaval, all of the negativity that their dark policies, their dark vibration, low vibration policies are bringing. Unfortunately, it's causing a lot of anxiety with a lot of people, with opening up national parks for chop down trees, rolling back EPA regulations, laying off people willy-nilly without a care in the world about whether these cuts make any sense or are prudent. They're just, doing whatever the hell they want to do, and the Democrats seem to be letting them. There is a ray of hope in all of this, and we're starting to see it in the town halls. The GOP has basically given the Republicans the message, don't go to the town halls, they're toxic. Well, yeah, because your policies are toxic and you're pissing people off, and people are effing around and finding out. They effed around, they voted for Trump, they bought all the nonsense he was selling. And now they're realizing that the monkey's paw has landed and that, what they thought they wished for and what they're actually getting are two different things. And so Bernie Sanders and now Tim Walz have been going out and doing some grassroots work in the red districts. And I haven't seen any of them. I've heard in the comments that Bernie's having a big impact. I just took a quick peek out on Google, and he had 10,000 people at a town hall that he just had a couple days ago. And Tim Walz was announcing that he was going to start doing some town halls. So it looks like the Democrats are starting finally. And they're in my opinion, they're starting in the right place. They're going to MAGA country. They're going to the Republicans. They're going directly to them to talk to them and to listen to them and perform outreach, because a lot of Republicans, not all, MAGA's still pretty entrenched in their love for Trump, but a lot of Republicans are getting a bit disillusioned with what we thought we signed up for, hurting brown people, hurting black people, hurting immigrants, hurting transgender people, pick your favorite othered group. But instead, you're hurting us. That wasn't part of the plan, right? White Christian national men should never be hurt, and white Christian national women and the people that love them shouldn't be hurt either. But guess what? They're all losing their jobs. They're all getting impacted by this. These crazy tariffs that, Trump's one-trick pony, where if someone pisses him off, he slaps a tariff on him. And then if they don't bend at the knee and kiss the ring, he slaps more tariffs on him. And it's just, the economy is going to pay the price for this. And if the economy pays the price, that means you and I get to pay the price for this. So I want to take a look at the the general energy around these town halls, and are they going to start making a difference, a material difference here, for entertainment purposes only. But before I start, I want to give a couple of shout outs as opposed to doing it at the end. For those of you naughty people who don't stick around to the end, shame on you. So the first shout out I want to give to is Crystal Weatherby. Yay! Hi, Crystal. She's been very active in the comments. And I'm going to give Crystal a secret card. Your secret card is the Four of Wands. Celebrate with Crystal. Crystal, I hope you're doing really well. I know you're having some tough times. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. We'll get through this. And then I wanted to give a shout out to Teresa Spriggs, who made a very nice contribution to the channel. Dave and I really appreciate that. And your secret card, the Two of Cups, building that relationship. Thank you so much, Teresa. And then I want to give out one more, and then I'll give out some more at the end. But this one's really special. This is to one of my favorite people out there, Cindy Grogan. Hi, Cindy. She left this great message. She goes, "It's embarrassing how desperately I'm craving a shout out. I'm flashing back to the same feeling I had when I watched Romper Room." So Cindy Grogan, thank you so much. Here's your shout out. Your secret card is going to be, ooh, really good one. You're the star of the pre-show. So those are going to be my 3 shout outs. I'll do a couple more at the end. So just stick around and see who else is going to get embarrassed or honored, if you will, at the end of this. So let's take a look at the general energy around these town halls. And let's just see how things are going. What do we need to know about this? Entertainment purposes only. All right. Okay, there's my rainbow obsidian that David got me. All right, so for entertainment purposes only, town hall energy. The Democrats are going to go, they're going into the red districts, they're talking to people, they're holding town halls, and they're letting people vent. How is that working? Foundation is the Queen of Swords. You know, this is not supposed to be an emotional card. This is kind of one of those, this is what you did, this is the consequence of it. This is kind of your F around and find out. But this is a more gentle approach to effing around and finding out. Instead of dad looking you in the eye and saying, "Well, son, you did this. It's your problem." This is mom doing it, but it's the message is the same, but it's more loving, more nurturing, more open, which is probably the right approach. The cross is the Hierophant, which is, big institutions, government. Basically the challenge here is that, well, we're listening to you, but we're not in charge, and we really can't do a whole lot right now other than listen to your complaints. Unfortunately, this is what you voted for. This is what you wanted. This is what you're getting. You've effed around. You're finding out. The energy underneath this is the Queen of Cups. So right now, the Democrats are really pissed off. The people are really pissed off. They're letting their emotions out, but the Democrats they can't bring the fire and brimstone yet. They have to be that good spouse, and listen. It's something that men have trouble with. Women want to be heard. My wife comes home from work. She wants to gripe at me for 20 minutes about all the shit that went wrong in the day. And I have to sit there and go, really? Oh, that's a shame. Why did you think he said that? Why do you think that happened? Instead of trying to fix the problem, which is what guys want to do. We want to fix things. If you come to us with a problem, we want to fix it. You don't want us to fix it. You want us to hear you. Right now, that's what the Democrats are doing. They're sitting down and they're listening, keeping their emotions in check. In the past, there's the King of Swords. Dad was in the passing. Well, you fucked around and you found out, didn't you? So, basically, this is how we all felt after Trump got elected. It's like, you fucked around, you're going to find out. The Democrats are taking a softer approach now. Current energy is the Six of Cups. They're listening. They're giving emotional support to people who are complaining. there's a picture of kids on this, right? It's like a big brother, little sister type of a thing. And it's one of those things where it's not that your vote might have been a little bit not as thought out as an adult, where you would expect an adult to think something out. It might have been childish. I guess that's one way you can interpret that. It's just more, we're listening to you. I know, I'm so sorry you skinned your knee. Here's a couple flowers to make you feel better. You know, they can't fix anything yet, but they can provide emotional support. The overarching energy is the Knight of Swords. They need to get out there and they need to get on this quickly. You know, things are happening so fast that are impacting not only just mainstream Republicans, but MAGA and, of course, the Democrats, too. There's so much going on out of the White House. It's just a total team of crazy, and it's reckless crazy. It's not well thought out, planned plans. It's harshly, quickly executed plans. Instead of ready, aim, fire, it's ready, fire, aim type of effect. You know, this is kind of like Elon Musk and Doge, right? The lesson to be learned, the Page of Pentacles. It's new ideas aren't a bad thing, but you have to be thoughtful in your approach to these ideas. You know, it's wonderful that you want change and that you're embracing change and that you see all the benefits of it, but you also need to be respectful of what that means. Don't be naive with it. You know, the Page is kind of a young card, a youthful card. You know, it's kind of tying into the current energy where, well, you kind of made a rookie mistake here. And for some people, it's the third time you've made a rookie mistake here. Outcome. Three of Cups. And this is a very, very interesting card. I'm actually really surprised and happy that this card came out. So the Three of Cups, in the run-up to the election, this was my Democrats celebrating their victory, you know, women's rights, all that. And when the Republicans won, it struck me as like, oh, shit, I wonder if all that time this was Republicans celebrating victory. And I just completely misinterpreted the card. In this case, it doesn't matter because the Democrats are listening. And the Republicans in government are celebrating their victories. But what it is the voters that put them there are realizing the consequences of, you know, ready, fire, aim, and that maybe I need to be a little more thoughtful in the future. And now they're opening up their emotions to the Democrats, and this could be the celebration of the Democrats and the Republicans kind of finding common ground and moving against MAGA and ending this MAGA nonsense. That's a very positive card. I'm really quite pleased that showed up as the outcome. I'm now going to do some quick shuffling here. Deck stacking for any MAGA folks that might be watching this. It's so funny. Libby even left a comment in our comment section saying that, oh yeah, I've been accused of stacking the deck as well. I mean, my gosh. I don't know how anyone could possibly claim that Libby's stacking the deck, because when she gets on a roll, half the deck ends up on the table. I mean, what's the point of stacking it if you have a 50-50 chance of actually seeing the card? So, and Libby's really good, so she doesn't need to stack the deck. You know, she knows what's going on. The cards are going to be the cards, and it's really the interpretation of what's going on here for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so, all right, so I know that there's also been some recent elections. Florida's going to have their congressional elections in the, I think April 1st is the date for that. I believe there might be one in New York as well. I'm not positive about that. But the Democrats have been overperforming in some of the state elections, some like the state House and Senate races. So let's see how the general energy is currently for these congressional seats that are open. Now, I have a hunch that some of these are in pretty red districts, like, you know, Matt Gaetz's district is really red. So the likelihood of a Democrat winning in that district is really slim. So, but let's see, will the Democrats overperform in these these elections, these special elections are going to happen in April. Will they overperform? I'm not going to ask if they're going to win. Are they going to overperform? Because even if they don't win, if they overperform, that means we're heading in the right direction, that the shift is in place. And we might not be able to benefit it fully for 2 years, but the shift is in place. Okay, so will they overperform? Right now, the foundation is the King of Pentacles. This could be one of two things. The King of Pentacles is all about, Pentacles are health, wealth, things of value. We've been showing the King of Pentacles as kind of the oligarch card lately. You know, the Elon Musks of the world. These businessmen have been pumping tons of money into campaigns, which could still be, that's the biggest hurdle that the Democrats have to overcome in some of these red districts, is the amount of control that the oligarchs have over it. It could also be that the Democrats are starting to show that they've got things of value and that the oligarchs are the ones that are providing misinformation, for example, that are causing you to vote against your best interests. But will the Democrats overperform? Let's see. So you got the King of Pentacles. The challenge is that's not the challenge. The challenge is his wife, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, so this is, it's almost like it's reversed. The foundation is there's lots and lots and lots of oligarch and big business money and powerful men that are really controlling the messaging and the votes. This could even be mainstream corporate media. The challenge is we're trying to be nurturing and we're trying to listen to you. We're not just trying to throw money at you and tell you how much you're going to save in taxes. We're trying to take care of you. Underneath it, man, it's all about money. Ace of Pentacles, bringing a new thing of value. This is actually a very positive card. I wish it was in the overall energy instead of underneath. But underneath it, will the Democrats overperform? They are showing that there is a new way. There are new things of value that we can bring that maybe you hadn't considered before. Like Snap. In the past, more Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the trying to get to work, showing all the things of value that we bring. This could also be here's all the money we're saving with Doge. This would be the Republicans, right? We're hard at work. That really fits with this card. Is look at how hard we're working. It's saving you money and getting rid of government waste. You know, just because you happen to be a government employee, you're a bureaucrat and you're a waste, apparently. Current energy is the King of Cups. This is kind of all right, calm down, everybody. It's time to take a deep breath, count to 3, count to 10, and we need to calm down and be rational or reasonable or not emotional about this, because there's a lot of crap going on. Okay, overarching energy. The Sun card. The truth is coming out. People are seeing what they voted for. They've effed around, and now they're finding out. Will the Democrats overperform? The lesson to be learned is the Two of Pentacles. You know, in this case, the Republicans are starting to learn their lesson. MAGA, maybe not as much MAGA, but let's call it the less rabid of the Republicans, are starting to learn that there's a balance to things. You know, you don't want to run the government as a business. It's not a business. It's a service type activity. You know, you're doing things, you're taking your tax money and you're providing services for people who need it. It's a balancing act. It's not all money, 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 money. There are things that are more important than money, believe it or not. What's the outcome? 10 of Wands. Okay, so will the Democrats overperform? Okay, so what this card's telling me is don't expect the Democrats to win all 3 of these seats. Quite frankly, it's 10 of Wands. It's too much of a burden right now trying to get all this messaging, all these actions to the finish line. This is the end of a cycle card, though. So what I think this is telling me is it's starting to dawn on the Republicans that maybe this isn't what they want, that they need something that's a little more balanced, and that the Democrats are heading in the right direction. They're bringing it home, but they've got a little bit too much road ahead of them right now. They are definitely bringing things of value. So don't hold your breath. Maybe they'll win a seat. Like I said, oops, sorry, I think I hit not David there. They might win a seat, maybe. I think right now those districts might be a little too red, and they haven't. I hate to say it, but they haven't felt enough pain yet to fully become compassionate and aware that being kind is more important than being wealthy, and that the leopard is going to eat your face just as readily as he's going to eat the person's face who you thought they were going to eat in the first place. We'll do a quick little throw on will the Democrats have some momentum, and will this have basically, is this going to change the government in 2 years when we have the next round of elections? Way too early to ask this, but hey, we'll do a little forecast. We'll see what it is. My cat is up on the roof of our shed. Punky, crazy boy. Okay, for those of you who want to see cats, let's see if we can get him on this. You see him? Hey, Punk. Great. I don't know if you can see him or not. He looks just like this cat. He's sitting up on a roof. Okay, so entertainment purposes only. Given the tactics that the Democrats are using and the trajectory the Republicans are sending us, will this provide the Democrats with the ability to flip the House, and they could flip the Senate, or at least gain seats in the Senate? How's that? Okay, so 4 cards. Okay, we have a choice. We're coming to the end of a cycle. This could be that whole age of Aquarius coming to an end. Trump's still the leader. We've got a big burden ahead of us. And underneath it is manifesting the magician, a manifestation. Okay. I think what I'm going to take from this is Trump is still going to be in power, or the Republicans are going to still be in power. The voters have a choice, and they can choose to bring this cycle to an end. The Democrat, there's that 10 of Wands. The Democrats trying to get the messaging across, take the actions to get this to the finish line, and see if they can manifest a victory. I think it's too early to tell. Those cards are very mixed. Sorry, just too early to tell at this point. I think they're heading in the right direction, though. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging in there with me on this. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. We put out a new video every night at midnight Pacific Daylight Time now. And we do what no other Twin Tarot channel with Gary and David does, and that's we give out secret cards. Okay, so who's next? All right. Oh, hey, we got another one. Rogers PM, whose comment today was, I'm only commenting because I want you to give me a shout out. Hi, Roberts PM. that struck my sense of humor. It's like, well, at least Rogers PM is, he's up front. He's exactly showing you exactly what he wants, and the cards want to be cut right here. So here's your shout out, Rogers PM. And it's the 6 of Cups. Just giving back. Even though I did call you Roberts PM. Rogers PM. Thank you so much for commenting. Hopefully we'll see you more in the comments going further. And then I think I had one more. Oh yeah, Moody Scorpio. Hi, David and Gary. I would love a 1-card pull. Thank you. Jeez, taking requests here. Okay, Moody Scorpio. I've seen you in the comments before too. So, the 7 of Swords. Yeah, you got to be careful because Dave could be around trying to take things away when you're not looking. So be careful. Look out for Dave, right? Not David he won't do anything. He's kind of the strong silent type. Regular David is not the silent type, not by a long shot. So thank you all for watching. And for all those of you stuck to the end, here's your secret card for the day. The Fool card. We're on a new journey. We're on a new path. It would really be nice to sort of flip to the end of the book and read how it ends so that we know if we're going to be okay or if we're going to walk off the cliff, right? I guess we're stuck doing this one step at a time. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.